The United States of America has a complicated system of elections for the presidential office. Before a person may run for office, there are 3 constitutional requirements they must meet. First, they must be a natural-born citizen, meaning they must have been born on United States territory. Second, they had to have lived in the United States for the past 14 years. And 3, they must be at least 35 years of age or older. There are 2 candidates that will run under the major political parties. These political parties are the Republican candidate and the Democratic candidate. In the United States, there is something called the Electoral College that helps count.
It gives each state a number of elected representatives, called electors, who formally select the President and Vice President of the United States. The number of electors in each state equals the number of its congressional senators, which is always 2, plus the number of its congressional representatives, which is different for each state and depends on its population.
On the ballot, the citizens will see 2 possibilities to vote for their candidate. They will be able to mark which candidate they would like to vote for, the Republican or the Democrat.
What they're really doing is voting for electors, who have pledged to vote for a particular set of candidates. Ballots in some states make it clear that voters are actually voting for electors, who cast the official votes for president and vice president. Article 2 of the Constitution says that each state shall appoint electors in a manner determined by the state legislature. That means that it's up to each state's legislature to decide how electors are selected. In some states, electors are selected by registered voters in an election that occurs several months before the presidential election. In other states, electors are selected by elected officials in the state's political party, such as the state party's executive committee. Typically, electors are individuals who are loyal to their political party and pledge to vote for their party's nominees for president and vice president.
In order to win the Electoral College votes, a candidate must have 270 of 538 votes, regardless of how the popular vote pans out, as seen as the 2000 election between Al Gore and George W. Bush.
So with 271 electoral votes to Gore's 266, George W. Bush narrowly became the 43rd president of these United States. Gore won the nationwide popular vote by more than 500,000. But Mr. Bush had more electoral votes, and that made the difference.
As you can see, it's a complicated system to elect a president and vice president. However, the Electoral College has been around for almost 250 years, a fact to prove that the system must work.